Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a functional plan with me, and this is going to be for my homeschool planner using my Happy Planner. And so last week we took a week off for a fall break. So we had no homeschooling last week and we are back to school on Monday. Now I like to teach Monday to Friday. There are days where I will do a Tuesday to Friday or Monday through Thursday. It really is how we're feeling for that week. I think for next week, since we did take a whole week off, we are ready to start off from a Monday to Friday schedule. And so that's what we're going to plan with today. So today I'm going to be using my friction pens. These are erasable pens, and I like to use these pens because they allow me to modify the schedule as I see fit. Now, a functional planning with me means that I'm going to be writing everything that I need to do first, and then I will be decorating. Reason for that is that I want to have enough space to make sure that I can write everything that needs to be done for the day, and then I can go ahead and decorate around that. Now, of course, we can always decorate first, knowing already what's going to be in those days. But personally, I just want to make sure that I fit everything in before I start decorating. And then leave some spaces here and there just to make sure that if I do need to move things around, I can do that. So let's go ahead and get started. So not last week, but the week before last, we did have a 4-day week where I went through and programmed everything that we had for the day. Now, as soon as they are completed, I mark them as completed with a highlighter. And then if there's anything that we didn't complete, I either erase it from that schedule and put it somewhere else. Now, if we just don't complete it, I don't stress about it. I just remove it from my list, and then I will worry about it, later on. Or if it was just a game that we missed for that day, I am homeschooling kindergarten. It's not a really big deal. If we miss a page, we can always make up for it at the end of the year. So I really don't worry about it. Whatever we can do, we do. Things that I want to make sure that we cover are always logic, math, English, and science. So those things are ones that I'm always going to program. But again, if we do miss a page here and there, I'm not going to worry too much on it. Now, for this week, I don't have anything. It was a whole no school day. I didn't program anything. I put some cute pencils here, just kind of indicating that we skipped this week, and so we then jump off to next week, where I'm going to start planning. So I'm going to start writing things down from Monday to Friday on our schedule. Now, the way I like to do this is that I want to start writing things that, to start off my day are going to be at the top. Things that are a little bit more challenging are going to be in the middle of the day. And then at the end of the day, I will either have a reading challenge, which is really me reading a book, or I will have games such as, Little Red Riding Hood or Smart Farmer, things like that. I will add at the end. And this is really to motivate her, because if we start with logic games in the beginning, such as kindergarten logic or visual perception, those are very easy things. So I can always put them first, make sure to build up her confidence. Then in the middle of the day, we can focus on math, we can focus on science. It's a little bit more challenging, but then the reward to that is going to be the games at the end. So that's how I like to plan out my days. Okay, so pretty straightforward on everything that I am doing for my kindergartner day today. This should take us anywhere from about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours to complete every single day. Some of them are a little bit more heavier than others. There is reading challenges that I need to do, and I will use stickers for those. So then comes the fun part, which is going to be decorating. Now, because this is more on the functional side, I want to make sure that I leave enough space to move things around. So if I don't finish my Epic Live, for example, or I can doodle on Monday, I have enough space in other days so that I can fill that in the other days that I do have. So what I'm going to do now, like I said, is I'm going to go in and decorate. Now I'm going to use the farmhouse sticker book. I'm going to use the productivity sticker book. And I also just got this amazing everyday sticker book from Hobby Lobby, which by the way was only like $5, which was amazing and I could not pass it up. I don't know that this one will fit my homeschooling, but I don't know. I want to give it a try and see. I may grab another sticker book here and there, but I do want to focus on these two and maybe this one. And we'll go ahead and start decorating. So I'm going to start with this one because I do want to start using it. Now, this one has some really cute functional stickers that I can use. So let's go right into it. Now, I do need to put in my reading challenge here. And I'm going to try to look for similar stickers, maybe these. So one thing that I like to do when I am going to start planning is that I want to look for colors that are going to match my planner and stickers that are going to match each other. So with the farmhouse, they're going to be a little bit more pastels and blues and pinks. So I want to make sure that I find something like that. Now, what I like to do is find one sticker that I really, really like and then kind of decorate around that. And what I mean by it is if I find something that's blue, for example, I want to find other stickers that are going to be similar in that color scheme so that they all match each other. Honestly, my biggest problem is that when I start decorating, I just kind of grab any kind that I like and don't really pay attention, and it just starts looking like a hot mess. So I want to make sure that I find colors that are going to match each other first, and then I will start putting them down on the planner. So as you can see right now, I'm just kind of going through very slowly, looking at everything that I have, and that's where I'm going to start planning where I'm going to start putting certain ones in their place. And I do like to use this box here to put in a quote. So let's see if we find something that applies to that. I like these two actually. I really like these two. So honestly, they just look or feel very adult-like to me. I don't know that I'm going to use this one for my homeschooling, but we'll see. Now, for my farmhouse, I absolutely love this one. It's a lot of pastels, a lot of gold tones as well. So let's see if we can find something. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a quote to put down there because I like that to be kind of like the focus for the week. And these actually look adorable. I may just do like a cute little pop right there. But let's look at these. I like this one. So I think I'm going to go for purples. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start picking out, stickers that kind of revolve around these colors and more of a lilac bluish color so that they kind of match. So first one down, and now to start kind of putting things around that. I really like that lilac color. I might go for more of a darker lilac. This one is super cute. So I think I'm gonna go for there. And then again, the functional one, because I do need ones for the reading challenge. So let's just look for some boxes that have. So I honestly don't use this book as much because once I start flipping through it, I don't know that I'm a fan of the colors. They're very pink and blues and greens, and I'm just not a huge fan. I may use this more for work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another book and we'll see. Okay, so I grabbed another one. This is my Mimi, but it should fit the classic just fine. It's just really finding the ones that I want. And this one is the Choose Happy. And I thought it might be good since the quote that we have here does say happiness blooms from within. So let's choose to be happy. So let's look for some lilacs. Look at how pretty some of these are. See, these are just a lot more my style. Oh, I love these. Okay, see now my ideas are starting to flow. Let me move these out of the way. And okay, I'm definitely gonna do this because these are definitely my favorites. Now, I know most people like to remove them from the rings. Personally, I can go either way. I could remove them or leave them as is. I like to leave them as is because I do like to see the rings in the middle and see how they're going to be divided. Now, I could just put them together and kind of go from there, but honestly, I do like having that ring there. If that makes sense to anyone, I don't know if anybody shares that sentiment. If you do, let me know so that I'm not alone. So I really like these because they do fit that mini perfectly, and these can actually also fit across. Now they're going to be a little bit thicker, but I do like to use them when I'm using my other classics and it just kind of covers one slot perfectly. And I know I'm going with a lot of purples, but I'm really feeling the lilac today, so I'm going to go with that. This one is super cute. Dear weekend, stay for a while. I don't know about you guys, but weekends are amazing things, and I love my weekends. I'm just gonna put it on the top. I was actually gonna put it at the bottom here, but that's crooked. Ugh, I hate crooked stickers. I really, really do. That may bug me enough to take it off, but we shall see. I am in love with lilac colors today, honestly. I don't know what it is, but I really, really am. So no, no, that does not fit very well. So I'm just gonna stick it back. Right, I'm going back to the farmhouse one. I really like these coffee ones, and I've been meaning to use them. But every time I think about it, I'm like, school, child oriented. Maybe don't put caffeine in there, though it is needed for me. But I don't know that I want to have that there. I like these a lot. Ooh, I think I know what I'm going to do. Right, because I do need to put in the reading challenge. I'm going to use these check marks to kind of indicate a challenge here. So I'm going to use that lilac color. I'm going to use a darker color here as well. So my reading challenge will be on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And for Friday, I'm going to use, I think I use pink. Yeah, that goes well with that. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm going to start making my own stickers. Not just, but I've recently been working with my Cricut maker, and I've been making stickers. Now, I've been making them more for my everyday planner rather than my homeschool, but I'm starting to feel like I need to put some stuff in here as well for my student. And, one day I'll try to do a plan with me on my everyday planner so you guys can see how I decorate those. Those are a little bit different depending on what I'm working on that week. I kind of want to put something here that says weekend. Like hello weekend, but I don't know that I'll have anything. Hello sunshine or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I want to put another color here just because that's too much purple. How cute are those flowers, by the way? That is adorable. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna have to use this soon. All right, so I lied. I'm gonna bring out more books because, that's what sticker books are for, to use them. So let me bring out one more. Okay, so I brought out the one that I keep using for my homeschooling planner, and that's the Baby Girl sticker book. And the reason I love this one, even though I don't have a baby, is because it has the cutest little things. They're super oriented towards children. And again, this one is more towards just having had a baby, like a 3 months, maybe not a 3 month schedule, but teething trouble. That's not something that would be oriented towards an older kid, especially if it's for homeschooling. But they do have the cutest little things. Like, look at that hippo. I love these. So, one thing I've been doing is I have been just kind of cropping it to fit my needs. I love that elephant right there. I love this. How cute is that? And it actually goes with my green color and purple. So I think that's what I'm going to use. And I think that'll be my last sticker of the day. And we are going to place it. So here I like to put in things that we're going to do for the week. Bible study, we do that every day. Now, I don't need to necessarily fit it into the schedule, but I do need to jot it down somewhere along the line so that it's recorded that we did do that for the week. Also on Wednesdays, we have family game night where we played some board games. So I want to make sure that we record that. But I don't know where this fits, and I really want to use it because I love it. Like I officially love it, and I think I'm going to lift this one. And I'm going to place this right there. Perfect. Honestly, when it comes to functional planning, it becomes very easy and you just kind of plan around what you already have. Again, reason for that is because if there's something that we didn't finish, if we didn't finish skill sharpeners, I can move that to Friday. I can move that around. That's why I don't like to take up space in my writing boxes because it does happen very often. If you checked out any of my last videos, you will see that these weeks were a lot more full than they look like today. Even if I go back into August, where we had to take a Friday off. So we had an early release day. It was completely unexpected. And I found out about it on Tuesday. And so what I did was I took stuff from Friday, I erased all of it, and I moved it to Tuesday and Wednesday, some of it on Thursday. Sorry, I can't speak. So here, what happened was I needed to take off for the day, and a lot of things just got moved over into Tuesday and Wednesday. So anyway, what I mean by all of that is that some things need to be moved, and I need to have the space for that. If I had placed a sticker in right smack the middle of Wednesday, right? Like that limitates my space to reschedule around that. And again, the beauty of friction pens is that I can just erase it and move it over. Now, friction pens, I will give you a quick warning on these little suckers. They're amazing. I love my pens. I use them like there's no tomorrow when it comes to my homeschooling planner. And I used to use them all the time on my regular planner. However, I am in Texas where it gets very hot. And I left my planner in the car. You guys, I lost everything in my planner. It looks like it does here. I don't know if you can see kind of the ghost writing left behind. So that's what my regular planner looked like. And I tried putting it in the fridge. They said that with cooler temperatures, some of the writing may come back. It did not. So I did lose my notes and notations from my regular planner. And so now I'm just more careful on where I leave my planner. And again, I only use these now if I am working on my homeschooling. And again, that's only because I need to move things around. But like I said, leave space. When it comes to functional planning, you want to leave space enough to write there if you need to. If you overbook something with stickers, you are limited on the space that you have. And so that's why when I go back into this week, I want to make sure that there's lots in there. If I need to call it early on Friday or maybe Thursday, I can erase some of the stuff and move it around to other days, including my weekend. Now, of course, I already filled it out, but it does leave me some slots if I do need to fill anything in those slots. My don't forget, that is going to be my Bible study. And then it's really helpful if you misspell anything because I do all the time. So I have my Bible study and then I have my board night Wednesday. And then again, I'll have my reading challenges here. And there we go. Honestly, it comes down to being pretty productive. I love decorating. I love going through my books. As you saw, I normally start with 3 books, and by the end of the day, I end up with a ton more. Honestly, I didn't use some of these. I didn't use this one, and I didn't use this one. I used these 3. So I still stuck to 3 sticker books, but I end up taking out a lot of them. I will try to do a regular plan with me where I do the decorating first and then I'll do the functional. Now, here's the thing. I am very, very functional. I want to make sure that I jot everything down and that I have this space for it. So one of the things that I do is I want to make sure that I plan first and then I decorate. So I may just write it in a little sticky note just to make sure that, hey, on this day I have a certain task to do. And then I'll use a sticker to kind of represent that. Kind of like I did with these, but again, that's one of the things I like to do. And I'll try to do one for you guys to see how I also function plan, but also decorate a little bit more on my regular. But yeah, we can go from there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe, and give me a comment. And I would love to answer any questions that you have.